been a really bad boy.
Come get your cup of TRU T as we spill it one cup at a time. We are live right back at our fun place that we love called Cityside in Tampa, where we're spilling the tea one cup at a time. I'm your host, Tyler Butler, and I got my co-host here filling in for Amy DeMilo, who still is a little under the weather, apparently. Who are you?
Lindsay, Carlton-Cline.
All right, and I've got JC's back. Welcome
Hi,
back.
Tyler. How are you? Hi, everybody. JC
You're
Ray.
Looking fabulous as always.
That's right.
Yes, and wait a minute. Who do we have here? That's not Grandma Pearl.
No. We were just actually talking about Grandma Pearl earlier.
So who are you?
Oh yeah. I'm Marilyn King, also known as Psychic Marilyn, and you can actually find me on Instagram, Facebook.
Or in the bathroom.
Yes.
Waiting for you or phone number.
Yes. You know, I put my number on every stall just so, you know.
Good time. Call Mayor. All right. Last but not least, we have a great guest here. Who are you, buddy?
My name is Derrick. I'm co-owner of Bulge Apparel and Gifts in historic Ybor City.
Awesome, and we'll be finding out all about that in just a moment. But before we get there, let's mention our lovely Cha-Cha, who is not here today. Cha-Cha, I hope you definitely get well soon. I know you're watching this show. She had a little spell, and so she was in the hospital, but she actually, just before we got here, actually got out of the hospital. So get well soon, Cha-Cha, because we got to have you back here on the show. And by the way, thanks for the shirt. I'm wearing this lovely shirt provided by the Cha-Cha as well.
I thought you looked like you had come from Cha-Cha's closet.
All right,
I was like,
definitely.
girl.
I know, definitely. As well as something else that's been going on that's all over the place and in the news for me is our friend Dave from TampaBayGay.com. Our Dave, his mother passed away, so our hearts are with you, Dave, during this time that that you're going through this. We're really, really sorry to hear that. So if you don't know about TampaBayGay.com, TampaBayGay.com is Tampa's #1 business directory for all things gay-related, gay-owned in the Tampa Bay area. So check them out at TampaBayGay.com. And thanks so much, Dave, for all that you do to support our show. So, I'd like to give a shout out to our friends Mark and Carrie. Did you see, I know you were at Show Bar today, did you see Teacup, the bartender?
I went in, I saw everybody glance, and I went in, I saw Joey Brooks do Liza Minnelli. I mean, mad credit to her. Yes,
Yeah.
First Lady of Ybor or Tampa here, so that was great to see them. People I didn't see at Show Bar, thank you so much.
I should have told you have to get something called the Shazam. It's a cocktail that Teacup which is why I even started the show. Teacup actually started the show with us, but is working now at Show Bar on Thursdays or Sundays, wherever day we're at. And he makes this drink called the Shazam, and it is Shazam.
My friend got a ducky, and I didn't know what that was.
Oh,
so we had a drink with a ducky. But yeah, it's a great venue. So if you're looking for something to do, definitely hit up Show Bar on Sundays.
So we got to talk about something that's all over the news right now, and that's the COVID numbers. Apparently, we've hit some of the highest numbers in record for COVID cases. I think the last I heard was over 21,000 new cases was actually one of the last ones that I heard about. Have you been reading about any of the COVID
I mean, I've been seeing it. I've been hearing it. I work in the public during the day as a hairstylist in Palm Harbor, so I'm dealing with the people and the public and so coming in contact with it. I'm hearing it. I'm seeing it. Even last night, I'm at the garage every Saturday night for the show, and I'm seeing the numbers go down, and I think it's just really important that we really pay attention to our actions. If not for yourself, for other people, be safe. Let's take this serious and let's get through this. I mean, the reason why we're getting through what we're getting through right now is getting a vaccine. So get out there, get a vaccine, and make everybody safe so we can just put this behind us, please.
So Jimmy Carter's asking, why is everybody on their phones? It's because we're answering questions, actually. So what happens is during the segment, people are sending different messages to different people asking about different things, as well as offering some ideas for topics or asking questions about topics. So we all interact. This is a live show, so anything can happen, but we do interact with people that are watching the show currently. So thank you so much for that. And thank you, Robert, for getting well your message about getting well for Cha-Cha. So let's give a shout out to some of our viewers that are watching the show. Michael Cavo.
Hi, Brandy.
Thanks so much for watching.
Hi, Brandy. How are you?
And David. David Borman is actually right here watching the show. So who else?
411 out.
Yeah? Yeah, they're out.
They're out.
They're out, yes.
They're already out.
Yeah, they're already out. So, anyways, let's get right to it and talk about some of the great things that are happening right here at Cityside. If you don't know about Cityside, you're living underneath a rock. There's something going on here at Cityside every night of the week, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. On Sunday, they actually have Drag Queen Bingo that happens here, as well as specials, drink specials, $3 mimosas, and $5 Bloody Marys. They got VIP Mondays, top shelf, everything top shelf for VIP Mondays. Tuesday is something called the Spotlight Tuesday, talent competition with Conundrum and Sorcha. I always get that messed up.
Like Portia, but Sorsha.
Does she sworsha away?
She sure does.
Wednesday is Martini Night and karaoke.
I know that's my night, Martini night,
I
right?
know, right? Yeah. Mine too. Thursday's happy hour all day and all night. You don't want to miss that. Friday is the male dancers. I know you like the male dancers.
I won't miss that, honey. That's a real good thing to see.
I thought you were actually going to debut this week. I heard that. I heard a rumor.
Yeah, right.
About stripping to make some more
Absolutely. And Saturday is the drag show that happens here each and every Saturday, as well as karaoke after the drag show. So that is exciting. So there's something always going on. Like I said, Cityside is one of the oldest bars here in the Tampa area that I remember. I think this place has been open for over 40 years, I think, at this time. So when you come in, you'll notice the great, beautiful lighting in here, as well as it being so clean. That's one of the big things that I always remember about Cityside is this place is spotless. I mean, it's always very clean.
They have food here.
Yeah, they actually have food here now, so you can order pizza and hot dogs, and it's actually really, really good. So I always have a good time.
I got a question. I've been really worried about Grandma Pearl. We were talking about her earlier. What was it you were...
I heard the rumor that she had died, but it was nothing serious. But then I also heard that last night around midnight, she fell victim to a deep-throating accident. And she smiled as she passed on to the next rainbow world. But it was like watching Joan Rivers die. They both died deep-throating. Isn't that a tragedy? Sad. No, really. I heard she's fine. She's fine.
Grandma Pearl actually was in... I think she was in like Fort Myers, right?
She
last
was
night?
at Eden last night in
At
Fort
Eden,
Myers.
yeah,
But she's
so-
watching us right now.
Oh,
busy.
hey, Grandma.
She's busy. Yeah, I heard
Grandma's
she's busy.
watching.
And I heard Earl was trying to really,
She said
force
she's
himself on her.
still in Fort Myers. Oh, you know what that means.
Oh, she got something busy last night.
Yes, she did.
All right. Glad to know
Holy
your
moly.
procedure went so well.
Wow. So let's talk to you a little bit about what you guys are doing over at Bulge.
Yes, me and my co-partner PJ Salas opened a men's apparel store, something that we thought that the gay community of Tampa Bay needed. Somewhere that you could come and find that perfect swimwear, underwear, t-shirts, tank tops, a little bit of everything. Don't forget sarcastic birthday cards. That's something that, is hard to find for the
Is it
community.
kind of similar like in Wilton Manors in Fort Lauderdale? They have...
Yes, we
Wow.
took a lot of our store is themed off of quite a few of the shops out of Wilton Manor and Fort Lauderdale and other places
Yeah,
across
I don't
the
think
country.
Tampa has anything like that.
No, you can't. It's the hardest thing to find is swimwear.
Yeah.
There's a special, unique aspect of Bulge. And I've always wanted to be a celebrity. And so the other day I dressed up like Mary Tyler Moore. And I came around on the trolley. And I swear, it is so cute. So if you ever get to Bulge, they are accessible by the trolley tracks. It is so cute. It's such a piece of nostalgia of Ybor City. So you guys were really smart when you chose that area.
So we're located on 13th Street between 7th and 8th Avenue at trolley stop number 4, which is always fun. Just take the trolley there, like she said, and come in and cool off with us. We also have the event space at Bulge is upstairs. It can host up to 50 people. It has a full kitchen. So when you're looking for an event space, don't forget to check us out.
Oh, wow. That's really, really cool. And is it a separate building? Or?
It's our second floor of the building.
Wow, that's really, really cool.
So are you open to have like nonprofit organizations come in or business events, things like that? What
Correct.
is your capability?
Yes, I want to do anything that we can do with that event space to help the community, from nonprofit to your friend's birthday party, or when you get married.
Oh,
And
honey.
it may be the future home of broadcasting for TRU T, so stay tuned for that.
It's amazing what'll happen when you go out on a Thursday night at Bradley's, right?
I know, right? Yeah, that was your connection. Absolutely.
No, I
yeah.
love going out and meeting people, and it's one of those things. We're out, we're meeting people, we connect people, and that's what this is really all about: is connecting with the community, putting people together, and making it a better life for everybody.
Now, I'm curious, going back to the COVID stuff, do we think that this is going to be back to mandating like mask wearing? I think that they're already implementing that, and like Disney World's already making people wear masks, and I think Walmart, right?
Grocery stores, yeah, they're going to go back to that.
Yeah, that's
What it
crazy.
really comes down to is, everybody has an opinion in terms of what they feel is appropriate, what isn't appropriate, and it comes down to common sense. And I believe that if you're seeing numbers of hospital rates of death and hospitalizations of people suffering, we need to make a conscious decision to do the right thing. And that's really what it comes down to. Just be a good, decent human being.
Right, yeah. It's crazy. I don't know what to think. I thought being vaccinated, I was like, oh, at least to get that out of the way, you don't have to worry about it. And
But
then I
that's
find
the
out
thing,
it's
and
not
that
true.
a lot of people don't understand. Being vaccinated does not stop you from getting the virus. It doesn't stop you from giving the virus. It helps prevent you from becoming very sick and ending up in a
Right, because they're saying, when I went to visit Chacha at the hospital, a lot of the nurses were telling me, you still can get it, but it's the ones that are not vaccinated, they're the ones that are getting it worse and ending up in the hospital
and it's
because
hitting.
they're not vaccinated.
It's if you look at the progression of this variant, that's either the Delta or the other one, you're looking at the death rates that are of the ages of that 25 to 40-year-old age range. So we're not immune. Nobody is. Nobody is.
Right.
So be smart about it.
You were talking a little bit about some of the things about your concepts about the virus. You have a different spin on that, right?
Well, there are people that unfortunately have allergies to some of the things that are in some of the vaccines, and also medical conditions that can be caused or aggravated just from different vaccines from different drug manufacturers. They manufacture them differently, just like alcohol and cigarettes. Not every brand is the same. So I am against people going to a local CVS and getting their vaccination. I feel like they need to go to their medical professional. They need to talk to their general practitioner about what medications they're on, what kind of lifestyle
So
they
you're
have.
saying if people have complications and have
Yes.
illnesses, you're against people going to
Just off the
Underlying
cuff,
issues.
because the problem with people going to like a CVS and getting it and not going to their medical doctor is they're not taking into consideration the medications they're on, their lifestyle, any kind of medical underlying conditions that could be aggravated from a certain manufacturer. So people don't do their research and their homework. I'm against that. This is something everybody needs to take serious, and if people get the shot, that's great. And if people cannot get it, then they need to take the proper steps then to assure everybody's safety, which is wear a mask. It's not that hard.
Are you going to be wearing a mask?
Oh yeah, I'm wearing one today.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
You're really, really active on that.
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know that as a performer and having the show every Saturday night, last week it hit me. I saw it and I stood there and I thought, and then last night if I'm guilty, I'm guilty, but I didn't put a mask on, but I didn't leave the stage last night. I didn't feel comfortable. I love everybody that comes out and sees us as performers. Please don't think that it's the case, but I'm trying to not just protect myself, I'm trying to protect other people. And that's it's we live in a different time. And if you don't have the ability to go out there and reach and have a voice and whatever, reach out to somebody. There's always somebody out there that will help you so that we're all safe.
Yeah, don't feel bad about not putting one on, because here's the thing, the entire situation on the feet apart, as long as you're up to 6 feet apart, you're okay. Unless both of you have been vaccinated, then you're all right. If you're not running a fever, you're not having any kind of symptoms, then you should be fine. Which all of us up here today, we're all great, and we adhere to our local mandates and the mandates of the establishment. So we're all perfectly safe up here as well.
It seems like daily things continue to keep changing.
We don't know.
So-
We don't know from one day to the next. It's just like life. You don't know. You don't know. So just be a responsible human being.
Yeah.
Bottom line. That's what it is. Be a responsible human being.
And speaking about being responsible, what have you been doing? I mean, it seems like you've got all kinds of new things happening these days. You got a job now?
Of course I have a job now. I have to
I
have
mean, I
money.
know that you moved from Sarasota over to Gibson.
Gibsonton, yes, in the Riverview area, yes. And I'm just hanging out
Now
and
that's a busy area, isn't it?
busy for circus people, it sure is.
Yeah.
And
My girl, I heard, is
yeah.
Pearl has a little hangout there too, I'll tell you.
She hanging off a rope again?
Yeah, Tyler, she is in my backyard. Yeah, I'm just there and I'm taking care of business, and I'm going through some mud right now, but I'm going to shine. I'll come out.
Yeah,
looking
you
good.
always
I will.
do.
I
You
will.
always do.
Yeah.
So, Marilyn, I think you've got some cards, and I think there's some people that need to be read at this table. I think starting to my left, who has been going through some drama. I mean, talk about drama and customer service, and I think you were telling me about the satellite companies putting some
Ooh,
charges on
girl.
your credit card that
Yeah,
weren't
without
supposed
doing
to
that.
doing it.
Yeah.
That was when you went to Mexico, right?
Yeah.
I told you.
You're
I
a
told you.
supporter.
Just because they say gracias after everything does not mean you should,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's so true.
All right, Mayor, what do we got, buddy?
Okay, so I'm gonna pull a couple cards for you today, and I had one fall out.
Because of the moons, Marilyn, right now, is that what's affecting all of us?
Hello to Katrina's that is watching us. Katrina's Tacos
Like the orange moon. the
and
week's had.
Tequila Bar.
Yeah, and right now we're actually, good thing you did ask. We're going into a new moon. So right now the moon is in its last phase. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
gorgeous. It really was.
Yeah, it's so pretty. It's going from the last quarter, so the little crescent is getting smaller and smaller, and we're going into the time of it being in Taurus. So like right now is a really great time to get rid of and purge and make plans and coordinate and help other people the way you can help them, but first of all help yourself. That's the thing.
But it's not like in retrograde or anything like that.
No.
We're out of that right now.
Yeah, we don't have Mercury going retrograde until I want to say it's like around September, October.
Okay.
And that's going to be around in Libra. So you're good right now.
Data Libra those months. I need things to be peaceful.
Yes.
So
I would definitely say around that time, you're going to see a lot of people coming back into your life, especially people right now coming in for healing of the heart, because we have Venus and we have the moon doing this beautiful synastry in Taurus right now. It's all really pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tyler, can I borrow your heart come this fall?
What else we got here?
Okay, so the first thing that I see is you're actually going to be making some sort of an agreement with somebody that really gives you a lot of emotional fulfillment.
Okay.
Okay? This agreement, I feel, is going to involve you doing some traveling as well.
Okay.
Also, I feel I get big dick energy.
Oh.
Okay.
Me too, honey.
Oh, she's going back into escorting.
And I
Any
have
money coming up?
possibility here because I have the 6 of rods, and that's a lot of big dick energy.
Well,
Good.
you were talking about going on that website.
Amen for Dick. What?
That website that I think Amy DeMilo's on. That...
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Tyler.
I heard she signed non-disclosures. They shut her social media down. I actually saw her Thursday night.
Oh, yeah?
I love going to see there, and I'm very rare when I go in there.
Yeah.
What I feel is going on with what I mean when I say the big dick energy.
Yeah.
It's like an ego. Like there's this windfall that's actually going to come your way, and it's really going to inflate your ego. And I don't mean that like in a bad way,
Oh, good.
because it's something that is well deserved.
Okay.
So it's a big dick moment, and then there are 8 more big dick moments coming on. So it's going to be raining big dicks all over you.
8 dicks all at once. I love them. Thank you.
I think we're gonna have to go to church and repent with all this talking about dick.
Yes, I know.
Speak for
Bring out
yourself.
the big dicks to bulge and get them new underwear and swimwear. So yes,
Yeah.
I'll be at the baby store. I'm gonna buy a nice baby shower gift for Grandma Pearl, of course.
Yes, I gotta tell you, I like the name bulge because when you say that, I immediately get this image of this really sexy guy with this really nice, package bulge happening, and it's got this like yellow Speedo on it, and it's kind of walking your way, and you can't keep your eyes off of it. Yeah.
I just left him that same model. I did. He looked as good as you said he did too.
What are we at time? Are we about out of time? We're about 22?
Oh, I got something for you, Tyler.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, God.
Looks like
Just
a
in
big
the
man.
nick of time.
Yes. It's a beauty device. I'm gonna get your nipple with it.
I'll take it. No, honey. I'll take it. What do I do with it? What do I
Rub
do?
it on your face and it gets rid of wrinkles.
Oh, no, you don't have any wrinkles.
I don't have any
You
wrinkles.
had all yours erased.
No, honey. This is natural. Yeah, if you believe that, honey. Yeah, okay. Oh, I kind of like it. Oh.
Isn't it cool?
You know, I don't.
Here, I like to do a little facelift.
No, honey, I don't have feeling, but I can tell that somebody will like this. I really do believe that. Tyler will.
I will love it. Oh my God, I feel wrinkle free
You
already.
gotta twist it in your hands really hard to make it vibrate.
And I think my Botox is already wore off too, so I will need this. How do you turn it off?
1999.
You twist it.
That feels a little illegal, by the
It's
way.
got this little golden nipple on the end. You just gotta twist it,
Twist the nipple.
Twist it.
That looks very illegal. All right, we're all out of time. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and thank you guys for watching. That's the end of a segment. We're gonna see you once again next week when we're spilling the tea.
One cup at a time.
Bye-bye, everybody.
This has been an Out and About media production and association with Tampa Bay's #1 gay website and business directory, TampaBayGay.com.